Oh, good morning. My hair is an absolute mess, but it is a Saturday morning. We're kind of just getting up, get everything turned on. We got to do a weigh-in. Today is supposed to be not six, an 8.5 mile run. It's my long run for the week. I am currently training for a half marathon, so I am doing that. Gotta kind of get ready with me for the day. It'll be, toss on some shorts, a t-shirt, get some fluids in my system. Probably not eat beforehand. Probably just eat something like during the run, like halfway through. We'll grab like a protein bar at a gas station and we'll go from there. It is the weekend, so I'll be doing my reading, a couple other things, but yeah. All right, we've got the Staunch shorts on. We got the Balega socks, the best, my most recommended sock you could pick out if you could. Today's energy drink, White Frost Gorilla Mind. All right, here we go with the Gorilla Mind White Frost. Highly recommend. And my Endorphin Speed running shoes, will be wearing these. The Lulu hat here, which I've had for years. And yeah, it works well. We'll have this, like a pair of sunglasses, and we'll get rolling here soon. So thinking about it before I go on this run, I probably will go ahead and call and schedule, get a haircut. It's getting a little messy all over the place. It's getting a little too long for me. So I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and schedule a haircut for hopefully this afternoon. My run's gonna take like an hour and a half. We'll say 2 hours to plan for like any stops. Slower running than anticipated, showering, etc. So I'll probably try to schedule it for see if I can get a haircut around 4 o'clock. It'll buy me some time to kind of cool down, get ready for the haircut. I think we're gonna do that as well. Plan for the haircut. We did weigh in at 191.7. It kind of bounced this morning between 0.5, 0.7. Either way, we're still sitting good. So that's a positive. Yeah, haircut's not happening. They're booked up all of today, so this will be a tomorrow thing. I scheduled it for tomorrow, so that's nice. Okay, glasses on, hats on, got the watch on, gels in the back pocket, keys in my pockets as well. This is really all I go run with. I got my phone in my hand usually, or in my pocket. I need to get something, whether it's a belt or something for a backpack when I get to longer distances. That'd be cool. But yeah, this is really it. I have a water bottle that goes around my hand that I could use, but that's just something I've chosen not to go with recently. So we'll do that, and we might grab one more gel and just have two. The run is supposed to be an hour and a half. So reasonably I could after 30 minutes do my first one, and then after another 30 minutes do my next one, and that would put me pretty good. We'll see. I'll bring one just in case. But if I'm gonna be stopping, there's a gas station about 3.5 miles in, and there's another one about 4 miles in further along the route. So if I stop at the one that's I don't know if they take Apple Pay there, but if they do, at about the 4 mile mark, I can just go and get a electrolyte drink and a protein bar, which is kind of what I prefer to go to instead of the gels. So it's something we're gonna look at possibly doing. All right, 1 mile into it. The inside left of my shin is kind of hurting a tad bit, so I don't know. I feel a little bit weird. It's not my anterior tibialis, so quite interesting. I did kind of go a little speedy out of the gate though, so kind of taming back my pace right now just to keep the heart rate under control. Mile 2 in, didn't realize that I'm actually a little bit past it. And I didn't realize at the time of my last clip at the first mile that I was actually over heart rate for my long run. I should be sitting around the 140 to 150 mark. even now, 165, a little bit too high. Mile 3, I'm taking a short little walk break. It's one of the windiest days I've ran in, and it's one of the highest temperature days in a while I've ran in at the same time. This has been like my go-to, the Built Coconut Puff. It's so good. And then we're gonna try one of these Gator Lights, cherry lime. I mean, I've had the flavor, but see how the Gator Light is. And the go-to best flavor, the lime cucumber. We're gonna get a little bit of hydration going because we're about getting close to halfway there, and I'm gonna enjoy it. 4-mile check-in, halfway there. I'm kind of walking at this second, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep going or I'm gonna turn around. All right, 5 miles into it. Heart rate's still a little elevated, but I am running a minute and a half. Yeah, a whole minute and a half per mile faster than my normal conversational pace. I don't know why my actual pace is feeling faster today than normal. It's not necessarily a good thing. But yeah, mile 5 down. Mile 6, I'm still going fast. Heart rate is still elevated. So conversational pace is definitely out the window at this point. I can maintain this for a while, but it's definitely not a very easy run per se. All right, mile 7. It's a lot of uphill for the most part. I finished the first kind of uphill stretch. It's kind of hilly, so I'm on like a little decline right now, and then it's going to be a pretty steep incline over a bridge, and then I'll kind of go into a slight decline getting back to where I will be stopping the run, but the incline's going to be a killer. Mile 8 done. Definitely having to push it right now, and I'm behind pace by a decent amount. This is kind of a little rough day here. Run is done. It ended up being like 8.25 miles by the time I got back to the house. I guess I messed up on my distance out there somewhere and cut out basically a 1/4 mile. It'll be okay. It's not the end of the world. It wasn't, the best feeling run. It wasn't the best distance I've done yet, but I mean, warmer day than I've ran in a while, windier day than I've ran in a while. I'm also like kind of just hitting it harder now, so kind of a mixture of things, but yeah, I mean, there it is. I'll post shower. My body's still kind of cooling down a bit, but I weighed in at 188.5 pounds. I've lost quite a bit in water weight. So that's not great. I definitely need to go and hydrate a tad bit throughout this evening and kind of chill from there. Try to edit this and get something kind of put together. A little day 2 action.